It's quite funny because the perception of what we see problems, like we would see a problem so big and just impossible to solve. And in reality, it's just the way we perceive things. And it's actually simple. It's the Pygmalion effect. The Pygmalion effect, it says that you would see a problem or a difficulty so big that you believe it's just not possible for you to accomplish that project. It can be in IT, it can be in any aspect of our life where a given problem would sound so difficult, so challenging to start that we would just give up already. We would say, no, it's not for me. I just can't. And it's only something we see. It's like the way how we can reframe our minds, our beliefs, and the way we think. It's extremely important if we want to succeed. So that means, everything is possible. Again, everything is into the mind. That's the hardest. It's our biggest blocker. When we believe something is not for us or is too hard for us, it's just that inside we close the door, and it's our limiting belief. I'm not sure if I can show you the Pygmalion effect. I will actually take my laptop. Did you see? I thought I couldn't, but actually, why not? It's just in my bag. I can take my laptop. I will open my bag and I take my laptop from the bag. I turn it on. I turn the Wi-Fi. And I will show you exactly what I mean by this. And in IT, I see that all the time. We also, like a lot of engineers I have, especially unfortunately female engineers, they have the imposter syndrome. And the imposter syndrome, like you feel like you are never ready, you are never good enough, and you don't want to be an imposter. And so you are consuming a lot of content, a lot of videos, and you are actually good enough to start looking for a job. But because you are self-taught, for instance, you believe you are never enough. Pygmalion effect, brain, psychology. It's the same for me. You see, usually I type with my keyboard. It's only because I'm used to. But it's just because I'm so used to. It's like, it's a paradigm. That means it's hard for me to change. It's hard for me to believe I can do something different. Okay, so I will just turn the camera so you will be able, oops, that's my finger. Yeah, sorry, my bad. All right. So Pygmalion effect, it's where you give a high expectation from others. So I'm not sure if that example is best actually. Let's see the image here. Our expectation of others, our actions towards others, other beliefs about themselves, and then so it's a vicious circle. Self-fulfillment. Is it Pygmalion effect? So the behavior towards us influences how we see ourselves. How we see ourselves impacts our own behavior. Yeah, true. And then our behavior towards others influences their beliefs, reinforcing their expectations. Yeah, and this actually, it doesn't end. And then so the other expectations about us influence their behavior towards us. And, and back to number 2. Simple words. Let's get a summary. of this. So the Pygmalion effect means that when someone expects good things from a person, that person tends to do better. Yes, it depends on the context. So it's like when a teacher believes a student will do well, the student works harder and improves, like the loop we could see. This happens because people pick up on others' positive expectation and start to believe in themselves more, which help them to perform better. But also, the issue is where you would see something where for you the difficulty, you see, oh, I cannot do that because it's so hard and it will be impossible and I will never be able to accomplish that because your self expectation was way too high and there's no difficulty, but you create the difficulty, the invisible difficulty by yourself. Even though it's simple, you make it difficult just the way you perceived. I believe there are different meaning or different definitions of Pygmalion. You have the positive Pygmalion and then the negative one. I will show you another one, Pygmalion. That's just a note I took a little while ago. Pygmalion. And it's an important concept. Doesn't matter if you are a software engineer or not. We create, so we make a decision. When we make a decision or we by ourselves, we build the 90% of the difficulty of a task. And here, so the perception of the reality of a task, we see the difficulty, the beliefs differently, in a different degree. When we say, oh, this task is so hard, it will take so much time to be done, then the task will take a lot of time because we say so. A product owner asked me to build an API quickly, but to me, building an API sounds a huge task. So already I see that task as, wow, this will take weeks. Even though I can do it in 2 days, in my case, my definition already in my brain is like 2 weeks time. So it will take at least 2 weeks because I saw that task as a hard one. Or if someone, a colleague of me, that colleague tells me, oh, this one, Pierre, it's so hard to be done. Like, it will take you at least 3 weeks. Then it will take me 3 weeks because the person, the more senior engineer, told me it will take 3 weeks. Automatically, I will spend at least 3 weeks by doing it because I'm reframed that way. My psychology, the person, we frame my beliefs in a way where I see now the task as super difficult, super tough. So when we believe that it will be difficult, then it will be difficult. When we believe that it will be easy, then it will be easy. That's a positive way of seeing the Pygmalion effect. When we believe we are good, then we will be good. When we believe we are a loser, we are a bad person, or we just are not good at doing that specific task, then we will be bad at doing it. And in IT, it's even more crucial. I mean, I believe it's very important in all fields, in all areas of our life, but even more in IT because it will slow us down. It will just make everything harder in our field, in what we do in IT. just due to the Pygmalion effect. I know I'm bad at debugging, then I'm always bad at debugging because I see myself as someone who is not good at that. However, if now I change this, I reframe to I'm amazing when I need to troubleshoot, I will be amazing at troubleshooting because now I see, wow, I love challenges, then I will be really good at challenges. But if I see, oh, challenges or something under pressure, it's not for me, then it will not be for you. It's a little bit like the law of attraction, where automatically our behavior, our brain, our mood changes because we already assign a task to a negative or to a positive signification or meaning, you see? And it's very important to work there, to be a better software engineer and to succeed in what you do.